Oh, that's good. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning. Happy hump day and all that good stuff. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all got some coffee. And let's get this second half of the week kicked off here. Let's see who we got hanging with us today. We got a few folks over there. We got Mike Reynolds. Says hello, everybody. 47 here in Bluegrass, Central Bluegrass. Happy hump day. Good morning to you, Mike. Clyde C&C. Good morning, Clyde. How are you, sir? Steve Gronsky's in the house. Good morning. He says happy hump day. Earl Walker's here. Good morning, Earl. George Rothfuss. How you doing, George? Good to see you. Kevin Els. Good to see you here this morning. Miss Jesse from JJ Woodshop. How you doing, Jesse? Bruce Foley says hello, coffee folks. Larry Gaunt says, good morning, everyone. Missed the last couple of sessions because I've been on the roof replacing screws in my metal roofing. First roof maintenance in 30 years. Not sorry I went with metal. Okay. Good deal, Larry. I need to get a either new shingles or something, but I've been thinking about doing the metal too. The guy across the street, that house, they redid it with metal roofing before they put it up for sale, and then he bought it. So, and I like it. It looks good. So I may do that. Looks like my little things are working today, and that's good. Gary Hammett says, good morning, everyone. Lots of rain here. Yeah, I think it's headed my way, too. I don't know if it'll get this far south. I think from the looks of the radar, if it's right, and it pretty much always is, I should get something around lunchtime, around noon. Paul Camp's here in the house this morning. Good morning, Paul. Good to see you. Bart Bixel's hanging with us today. Says happy hump day. Hope everyone's cup of joe is hot and fresh. Yeah, me too. David Burnett says good morning. Freeze warning tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get that gum cold. I hadn't put my jacket up yet. I keep my jacket, when I come in the door, I take it off and I just kind of slip it over the back of the chair. And almost every year, I'll go, man, I haven't wore that jacket in weeks. Let me go hang it up in the closet. And I go hang it up, and sure enough, it'll have a cold snap. So I haven't put it up yet. Let's see, Marcello Balone is here. He says, good morning, all. Gray and cloudy here. Okay. Landis Stutes says, good morning, Dave. Great to see you back on. A little worn out today. Got second shot yesterday. Uh-oh. Hope that all works out for you there, Landis. George says rain and wind yesterday. Now much cooler. Coats again. Yeah. Troy Pritchard's here. Says good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Bill Hoffman's here over on Facebook. One of 5 people on Facebook, according to my little stats here. It says 38 and sunny. Man, that's pretty cold, Bill. That's pretty cold. Darren Birds is here. Says happy hump day. Steven Toronto's here. Good morning, Steven. Jesse says, I went with metal. Several hurricanes later, only had to change one $15 part so far. Well, that's pretty good testimonial right there. Yeah, it is. Got another plant to show y'all. I showed y'all a plant yesterday. Y'all want to take a guess what this is? Let's see if I can get it up here where you can see it in my trusty little solo cup. You know what that is? I'll wait and see if we get guesses. Well, you guys probably know what it is. My favorite solar man is here. There's a P&G Custom Woodworks, which I thought was Paul, which wasn't he? He must have switched. So, oh, okay, I see. He was on the Facebooks over here, looks like. Now he's switching to the YouTubes. Okay. Yep, we got some winners. Well, it's not green pepper. It's actually a sweet banana pepper. And again, this the tomato plant I showed you yesterday. Those were all planted. When I say planted, the seed put in a seeding tray um, on March the 1st, and this was put in there with them. I put 6 seeds, 6 cells, and only 3 of these came up. But the 3 that come up are doing okay. And I have since, uh, in the second batch that I put in seeding trays, I put 12 more, and I've got all but one of those have germinated. So I got 11 more. So anyway, yeah, looking forward to trying those out. Earl says it's supposed to snow tomorrow here in Northeast Ohio. Not much though. Oh man, that's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Hey, I got a question for y'all. I have something going on, and I haven't been able to figure it out. Maybe y'all know something, so I'll ask. How many of y'all use AT&T for your email? I've been using Dave Gatton at AT&T.net for a really long time. And then yesterday, and let me also add, I use on this computer, I use Windows Live Mail as my email software stuff, app, whatever you want to call it. And you have to, so with the Windows Live Mail, you can set up whatever, like if you got a Gmail or a Hotmail or whatever it is, you set it all up, and then it all directs your stuff. So you can have a bunch of different emails, and they all come in one place, which is what I like. And I also like it because I can set up, I guess I can do it with the other stuff, but I'm used to using this, and it's easier. But yesterday, for some reason, the last email that I got yesterday from that AT&T.net account was just a little after 1 o'clock yesterday. And I was out in the shop piddling around yesterday, and every once in a while I'd feel my phone vibrate, and I'd pull it out and look, and it would say that my sign in failed. In other words, my login thing. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's going on with that. And I didn't have time to fool with it. So I waited until I came in. And then I was sitting around relaxing and stuff. And about every 15 minutes, my phone would do that. And I'd look and it'd say sign in failed, because it's trying to check emails every 15 minutes or so. And I'm like, all right, I guess I better come back here to this computer and see what's going on. And I came back here, and then I thought, well, that is odd, because I haven't gotten any emails since 1 o'clock. So then I went and got on, just went to the AT&T, whatever it is. What is it called? I think it's just AT&T.net, and it actually takes you to AT&T.yahoo.com, because Yahoo, I think, owns AT&T or vice versa, something like that. But anyhow, so I can go to that, and it just takes you to their little lame homepage thing. And then, like right now, I'm looking at it right now, and it says I've got 4 new emails. So I can click on that, and it automatically takes me in there, because the password and all the login information is saved. So I can see that I'm getting emails. But then when I go to check using the live Windows thing, if I tell it to, go get the emails, it'll just take a really long time. Then finally an error will pop up and it'll say, it's the wrong password. And I'm like, I haven't changed anything. There's been nothing. I wasn't even in here. So I don't know what's going on with that. So if anybody has AT&T.net email and you're having problems with Windows Live Mail and you know a solution, let me know. Because I'm bumfuzzled. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just going to have to delete it and try to reinstall it onto that thing or something. But that makes no sense. I'm guessing there was probably some stupid Windows update and it's now jacked that up and it won't work. That's my guess. Janet's here. Good morning, Janet. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Saw an interesting thing as I was watching the news, drinking my first cup of coffee this morning. Y'all know what the NRA is, right? Everybody knows what the NRA is. But I saw a report that said so far this year, and we're at what today? March 31st. So there's 28, 31, 59. We're about 90 days in, more or less, give or take. I can't read those numbers from here. But anyway, so far this year, the NRA has got 150,000 new members. So that's over 1,000 a day, new members. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe you do too. I don't know. There's Doug Siska's in the house. Good morning, Doug. How you doing? You missed the pepper plant if you're just getting here. So I'll show it again since you're dragging in here. There's my little pepper plant. One of them. I got a few. In fact, I got way many of those that I'll need too. So, but yeah, thought that was interesting. I haven't seen anybody say they use AT&T, so I guess I'm on my own on that one. The comments just kind of died when I started talking about that, so I guess nobody uses that. Maybe I need to switch. I have some other email accounts. Like when you go to some place and they won't let you do anything unless you give them an email, so you give them one of those emails that you never use, so they can send all their spam and stuff there. Yeah, but yeah, so interesting since they're in bankruptcy. Yeah, as confirms Mr. Toronto. Yeah, well, I was just pointing that out. I'm not making any kind of pro or con. I'm just saying what I saw reported. 150,000 new members so far this year. Doug said he made his first batch of jerky. Very cool. Very cool. So, since you said that's your first batch, so did you just recently get that dehydrator thing, Doug, that you said you got? The I can't remember the name of it. You said it was the Walmart one or whatever. Seemed like it started with an N, but I don't remember. Let's see here. Earl said it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Oh, no. Yeah, I already read that one, didn't I? 54 now, 30 tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The lady on the news today, or on the meteorologist, I should say. She, yeah, they're going to get the heck out of New York. I don't know why. You think that's kind of a weird place for them to be anyway. But at least I think it is. But yeah, a lot of folks going to Texas. A lot of folks. Just got to be careful that they don't bring their crazy views. Okay, Janice coming through for me here. She says, don't have AT&T, but I saw some folks talking about a double download that had screwed things up and they had to delete and reinstall something. That's the extent of my knowledge on that. Okay. Like I said, I just think it's just totally weird because I can go to the AT&T their page, which their server, which is that'll work, but I just don't like to use that. I like having everything from all different emails account coming into that Windows Live Mail. I really like the way that normally works. And I can come here, and when I go to the first screen, you got to click to sign in. Of course, mine is set up to sign in because I have my passwords and stuff remembered. And when I go to my manage passwords and I click, they'll all be just blanked out where you can't see them, and then you hit the little I button so you can see them. And then it will show the password. And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, that's the same password that I've been using. And I see Larry says, go change your password. But that password works on AT&T's thing. It's just something between Windows Live Mail is not getting them off the server now for some reason. Something changed after about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Because nothing, I never changed a thing. No settings, no password, no nothing. And the same password works on the AT&T side. I just don't like using their little, I don't know what you call that, their little home page or whatever. But anyhow, all right, Doug said he got it last week. Well, good. So it'll make good jerky. I've used Outlook before, and I'm I don't know, not a big fan of that. Restore my computer to an earlier date. Yeah, I could try that, but it's just silly. I mean, it's got to be something that changed, that somebody else changed, because I haven't changed a thing. And even when I go to the thing and I'm like, okay, they're saying the password's wrong, so let me put the password in, the one that works on the AT&T thing, because that's it. You only have one password to get in there. And this is no. So I don't know. I may just remove that account or I'd probably try adding a new one before I get rid of that one. I don't know. Just frustrating. I think it's done this once before and I couldn't figure it out. And then all of a sudden it started working again. So I was looking at it last night and I thought, well, I'll bet you it'd be working in the morning, but it's not. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Probably a stupid Windows update because they're known for, kind of screwing up everything. But yeah, it just really throwing me for a loop because it comes right out. And it doesn't say, it's not vague about the error. It says that the error is the password is wrong, but it's not wrong because it works at AT&T. Well, it's not Outlook. It's called Windows Live Mail. It's different than Outlook. Outlook is a different thing, I believe. It says we had AT&T problems last week. Download problem. They fixed it in a couple of days. Yeah, there must be something going on. I'll just maybe wait because, like I said, I can still. The main thing is that's where I get my emails that let me know that I have an order from a customer. But I can still go to the main AT&T thing and get the email, or I can still tell if I got an order by going to my website directly and looking at the little dashboard there. I just want to make sure I don't miss an order and then somebody, one fall through the cracks and somebody's going, hey, I ordered that 3 days ago and Dave usually ships it next day, which I do. I pretty much everything I ship now because I've gotten so efficient. I even have time to do the coffee sessions now. I'm so efficient. But yeah, when somebody orders something, very rarely that I don't ship it. And a lot of times I ship it the same day. If they order it early that morning, I'll ship it that same day. I'm not trying to compete with Amazon or anything, but I just like to have stuff ready. Yeah, Windows will mess something up, and then on the next update, correct the problem. Seems like I did do a Windows thing the other day, but that was a couple of days ago. You'd think it would have messed it up right away. I don't know. It'll all come out in the wash, I'm sure. Dave Clemens is here. Happy hump day, he says. Back home from camping trip. I hope you had a good trip. Hope you did. Jim Senecola's here. Says morning all late. There's no, there's no set time to be here. As long as you get here for 9:30. If you don't get here for then, you might miss the whole thing. But yeah, I'll have another little plan. I got one or two more I can show you. These are they still don't look very big, but they're way bigger than ones that just germinated a few days ago. So excited to get all this stuff going, but just have to be patient. Still too cold. Janet says I've been hacked by Roy. He's after my gardening tips. Yeah, I'm sure he'll have a thing that says 16,000 gardening tips. Send me $57.95. That guy, that's something else. Oh, Roy and Ted McGrath and all those shysters, and they're not even real people. The Ted McGrath thing they always show, that's the most famous one, and that's just a stock photo anybody can find on Google Images. It's not even a real person, just a stock photo. John Moore's here. He says morning from Lawton, Oklahoma. Good morning, John. Paul says, I'm getting ready to upgrade my CNC router. Thank you for my earlier inspiration. You're quite welcome, Paul. I hope when you say upgrade, it means you're like graduating to something bigger and better. That always makes me feel good when people, because, the Gatton CNC and the other little shoestring budget thing, those are all great little CNCs, but they're hobby CNCs. So if you're at a point where you need something more, it doesn't hurt my feelings if you say, well, I'm getting rid of that and got to get something. I'm happy for you. That's what it should be all about. Oh, you're still building another home build. Okay. Well, are you in, I don't know if you have a little business or not, Paul, or are you still pretty much hobby stuff? It's kind of, for some people, I mean, if you're doing stuff just as a hobby, it's hard to keep it a hobby unless you just don't show anybody what you do. Because once you start showing people what you can do with one of those things, it's like, can you make me one of those? My brother-in-law wants one of those. Or the next thing you know, boom, you got your little business. But Crazy. All right, I've only got about 3.5 minutes here, I think. And I thought I'd mention something else. This will probably stir the pot a little bit, but you know me. Uh, okay, Dave says my wife is going to start staining the Gatton this weekend, so I'm making the turn. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, something else I saw on uh, some news story. I don't remember where I saw it now, but in Florida, and again, like I said, this will probably get the pot stirred because I know there's a lot of varying opinions on this, which is okay. It's okay to have your own opinion. Um, but in Florida, and I think they're trying to organize it for April the 10th, but they're going to have let's see if I can say it right, a million maskless march. A million maskless march. And then I think they said something about they're supposed to have like a mask burning in, in Florida. April 10th. So check it out. So you probably find something on Facebook about it or whatever. It's when I read that, I mean, yeah, I don't care what people do. I know what I'm going to do, and I don't really care what other people do. As long as you're not messing with me, I don't care. But the only thing that came to mind when I saw that is, we're here. It is March 31st, 2021. So we've been at this now for over a year. And the only thing that was really surprising to me about that was that it took this long for some people to get fed up. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to sign off and get out of here. I got stuff to do. I got video to edit, Mr. Sis. Be doing that today since it's going to be kind of a blah day as far as weather. It's going to be rainy. Like I said, big thunderstorms supposed to roll through here right about lunchtime. So I'll probably spend the day editing video. So anyway, y'all have a great hump day, and we will see you all tomorrow for the 302nd coffee session. See y'all.